YouTube, what's the deal? What's the deal? I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about success is the best revenge. That's right. Success is the best revenge. Look here, guys. In life, you're gonna always go through a time where, someone's gonna stab you in the back, whether it be a friend, co-worker, spouse, girlfriend, family, associate. Somebody gonna cross you while we going through this thing called life. That's just what it is. People are gonna betray you, lie to you, steal from you, cheat on you, stab you in the back, talk about you, or whatever. It's gonna happen. I don't think anyone gets out of this life without going through those kinds of experiences. Shit, Jesus went through. And it don't get no perfect in him. So, unfortunately, man, we can't control other people. The only thing you control in this life is this right here. Your thoughts. You mean I can't control other people? I can't scream and holler and cuss and yell and get my way? Nah, bro. That's not how it works. You may think that's powerful, but that's not how it works, man. Like I always tell my partners and my little brothers, man, when someone betrays you, when someone crosses you, you don't ever resort to violence. You don't resort to wanting to cause bodily harm or even verbally harming somebody. That's unnecessary energy. You don't forcefully try to get someone to see things your way. Now, if they cross you over, or you had a girlfriend that cheated on you, or something like that, yeah, it's fucked up. It is. But obviously, that person seen it a different way. Or maybe that person knew it was fucked up, but just didn't care enough.
I was only 16.
Listen, all those things, all those scenarios happen to people every single day. You ain't the first. But it's better to channel your energy in a positive direction, man. Anyway, let me tell you why. Because it forces you to work on yourself. That's right. It forces you to come up with better solutions. It forces you to come up with solutions to the problem. You gotta ask yourself, questions are the answers. If something happened to you that's fucked up, you can't play the victim and think, oh man, how can I get this person back? I want to do something to this person. I want to go grab something, get a knife. Nah, bro. Ask yourself, man, how can I make this situation, how can I use this situation to my advantage? Man, let me tell you, man, I've been an underdog my whole life. I've been an underdog. I'm gonna give you a story, man. I remember when I was with this chick who cheated on me. It was obvious she was stepping out on me. But I guess, that time in my life was a very difficult time for me. Cause I was basically living with her. And fellas, don't ever live with a
I was
woman.
only 16.
Don't ever live with a woman, bro. You get your own shit. Get your own shit. But during this time period in my life, I lost everything I had. So it was really a time in my life where I was starting over and I was living with this chick. And at one point in time, I had my money right. I had what I thought was my shit together. And I attracted this woman with the wrong things. The shiny objects, the money, the jewelry. And when I lost all of those things, she began to level up in her life. I get it, which is cool. You know, at once upon a time, I had the respect in a relationship to a certain degree because it was still little sly things that I noticed during that time I was in a relationship with this woman that kind of raised some red flags. So long story short, man, as far as with that, I knew that wasn't gonna be the one. That wasn't gonna really be somebody that I was trying to spend a long-term relationship with, but we had other times. So when the disrespect got to a certain level, it was just time for me to go. So, you know, my dad said, hey son, come move with me. Get yourself out of that toxic situation. Come live with me. Get your mind right. Get back on your feet. And basically get your shit together. Move with my pops. Pop said, hey, you can stay here for 9 months. During these 9 months, I need you to pay me like you paying rent. Oh shit, all right, Pop, damn. Well, I appreciate you for letting me stay here, but now you want me to pay you like I'm paying rent? You know, I'm still trying to get on my feet. Okay, cool. So every month, paying my Pop's rent, paying my Pop's.
Just getting started.
But guess what I'm doing?
Nothing stops this.
You know, at first, when I moved in with my Pops, I'm on social media. I'm trying to see what she doing, who she dealing with, who she hanging out with. We had mutual friends. I'm talking to some of the mutual friends, finding out what dude she this, that. Just all kinds of just negativity that I was putting my mind through when I should have been focused on getting my shit together. So finally, I shifted my focus and I realized, man, look, if I'm really gonna heal from this, I need to get myself together from a financial aspect, mentally, and physically. And I gotta be honest, at first when I moved out of that woman's house and to my dad's house, I was, you know, I was still kind of fucked up because I couldn't believe the fact that, you know, even though I didn't have it like I had it, I felt like, damn, like how this shit happen to me? How many of y'all thought like that before? But anyway, man, I was angry. I was upset. I felt cheated, betrayed. Man, I just feel sick to my stomach. And look, fellas, we all go through this. It's just a part of life. We all go through, some people call it the simp stage. You can call it whatever you want to, man. But like I always say, man, look, you don't become a man until you done got your heart broken and bounce back. You did? So anyway, I had to shift focus on my thinking. I needed to see a vision of myself living the type of way I wanted to live. looking the way I wanted to look, having the type of money, the physique, the clothes, the house, the business, the job. I had to begin visualizing these things in my head so I can begin the journey to obtain these things, to make them reality for me. And I said, man, look, I'm finna get my shit together so bad that I'm gonna be so cold with it, I'm gonna level up in a way that'll make her regret ever fucking me over the way she did. To the point where she gonna come crawling back. That's what I told myself. It was my job. Each and every day, it was my job to feed my mind information that'll keep me motivated and moving in the right direction. At this time in my life, I worked at DirecTV. So I was putting up satellite dishes. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, I'm on a ladder. Man, it's hot, cold. Like I'm in all kinds of different types of weather. Like I'm talking about, I was earning my money the hard way. But I had to do what I had to do at this time. But, you know, while I was at work, while I was putting up them satellite dishes, running them cables, I had my headphones on. And guess what I was listening to? Not music. I was listening to Les Brown, Eric Thomas, T.D. Jakes, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, the Napoleon Hill books. So the whole time I'm doing the job that I felt was beneath me, I was educating myself. I was making sure that my brain couldn't wander off into the negative. And when it did, I had to bring it right back. This is the biggest key to improving yourself, guys. This is the biggest key to becoming successful. And that it's getting your mind right, man. And next, you know what I had to do next? I had to get my stress level down. I had to get my body right. Because when I was stressing living with that woman, I lost a lot of weight. I was skinny. Hell, I looked sick. I looked like I was stressing. Y'all ever seen anybody that just look like they ain't doing good? Yeah, that's the way I look. So I got me a membership at a little small gym right around the corner from my pop's house. And I made it a point to go there three to four times a week and just lift, just work out. This really helped my stress level. This helped me, in addition to me feeding my mind, this helped my body. And so on all levels, man. So I started getting my mind right, my body right. Spiritually, I was getting myself right. And other times when I was just sitting at the house, I would be studying for certifications. You know, IT certifications. I would be writing on the book. I would be planning. I would be writing down where I wanted to be at in the next year or two, my short-term goals, my long-term goals. And every day I would look at these goals, and every day I would do something towards getting closer to these goals. I kept my mind occupied so that I couldn't think about none of the foolishness. So that I couldn't think about, oh, what's she over there doing? Oh, what, you know what I'm saying? So doing this for so long, for almost a year, I began to develop good habits. And once I developed these good habits, my mind transformed to the point where I felt like a new person. These things that I saw myself achieving, I began to slowly achieve. I got me a really good job during this time period. When I was getting ready to move out with my pops, you know what happened? All that money that I paid my pops in rent, my pops kept that. He put that to the side for me.
We're just getting started.
And he gave it to me, and it was a check for $10,000. It was all my money that I gave him, but he just saved it for me. He gave me this $10,000 check. I took that money, my new job, got me a place, and I started over. At this time, my life was headed in the right direction. And I even started and from here, I started me a small business, started building my business up, and guess what happened? I started dating, started talking to, she started seeing the beautiful young lady I was dating at the time. And when she got wind of this, seen a brother getting his life together, guess what? She started trying to crawl back. She started trying to get back on my program. She started getting depressed and miserable, talking about she want this, and that back. The best revenge is success. Guys, I'm not telling you this story to try and make someone miserable and depressed. Or to try to, you know what I'm saying? You need to be working on leveling yourself up anyway. It shouldn't be behind a woman that did you wrong or a friend that did you wrong. But let me tell you, because I do the same thing. I use all of these situations that I've been through in my life as fuel. And that's the best motivation for me. And I've always used these types of situations to level up in my life. Guys, let me tell you something, man. Whatever you're going through, man, look, doors get closed for a reason. And I've lived long enough that when a door shuts, a better door opens if you keep on pushing. Continue improving and stay focused, guys. So let's go out there and get it. Use success as your revenge. And I promise you won't regret it, man. Let's go level up, man. Let's get it.